Right? Let me show you. This is it. I'm gonna squeeze it down. Again, I'm gonna start at 10 o'clock this time. I just turned it on. I have it on high, my grill again. Taking my trusty, that's true. We don't want that to happen. Our trusty weight. I'm gonna have to kind of guide it this time, but we want to just hold it down. And you want your grill to be hot. If I'm sure you could do this. Like I said, we're gonna show you the dessert on the actual panini maker, but we're gonna do the ones that we're gonna eat for our dinner on the grill, on the stovetop grill. This is a cast iron griddle. The one side's a griddle, this side's a grill. We're working on the grill side tonight. And again, I have my chicken broth coming up to a boil. Usually, if you're getting it from a campsite, you want to boil your chicken stock for like a good 2 minutes before you start working with it, just so in case there's any impurities, they'll come right to the top. You could skim it right off. But so far, this is looking pretty good. I don't see no problems with this particular broth. You can use a stock if you want. What I'm going to do is, again, take it from 10 o'clock, put it on to 2 o'clock. I'm saying 10 to 2 o'clock, you might say, what the heck is he talking about? I'm just talking about, the time. You go from 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock, or 2 o'clock to 10 o'clock, vice versa. And it gives it nice, they call them, the hash marks on the, you do it on a steak. The same thing for the panino, the same principle. So I'm just going to kind of hold it so we get some weight on there. And then we'll do a flip it over in the same procedure, 10 and 2. Okay. You don't want it to go, too long, just a little bit. All right. Okay, nice. Doing good. Now I put it back on to 10 o'clock. My nice weight. Also, you want the mozzarella to be melted, so this might have to go a little bit longer because it really isn't melted. I have my heat on high too. I think the problem is what I should have done was I should have put a little more towards me or a little more away from me. It's like right in the middle of the two burners, which wasn't, I guess, the smartest thing for me to do, but we learn from our mistakes. Again, you're watching Mangia Bene. My name is Anthony Scillia. This is our third episode that we're on right now. I hope you're all enjoying our show. I'm enjoying it. I know my crew's enjoying eating. They're eating very well. These past couple of weeks that we've been putting together these shows. And we definitely want to get more, feedback from our audience. That is definitely something that I look forward to hearing from everybody. Our website is mangiabenenj@aol.com. That's mangiabenenj@aol.com. I'm putting it back onto the 2 o'clock position, and we'll let it go for a little while, just to let the cheese melt now. The soup and sandwich night. What I want to do is, let's check it. Ooh, nice. This is looking really nice. Let me just flip it over. We'll get some more nice marks on it. But you see, I don't know if you can get a nice zoom, the nice color on it. Very nice color. If I get a quick zoom on that. If not, you can see it. When we plate everything up, we'll show you what everything looks like downstairs with our soup, our two panini, and our 3 panini actually, if you consider our counter dessert. This is a nice quick, those cold winter nights. If you have one of these nice griddles, nice sandwich, nice bowl of soup, and these are just one of those nice quick, so the whole family could like this. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities to a panini. If you don't like prosciutto, you could put ham. If you don't like ham, you could put salami, or there's variations of it. There's so many things that you can do. Oh yes, this is looking very nice. You just put it back on to 2 o'clock. I probably should have kept it a little longer on that side. I didn't. My mistake. You really shouldn't be moving it around too much when you're cooking. You want to keep it on. You don't want to move things around too much. But I'll tell you, this looks good. I think it is done. So let me get another plate. And we'll plate this up. Hey, that wasn't good, huh? Okay. Put that over there. Doesn't Doesn't this look good? I cannot wait to eat this. So this is it. This is our finished prosciutto and mozzarella panini. That's it. All right. So we're gonna clean this up. I'm gonna clean up the. Should we turn the heat off of the griddle? This is gonna come up to a boil within a matter of minutes. I'm gonna get this out of the way, and we'll show you how to make our egg drop soup. Our broth is went to a boil. I just lowered it to a simmer. Now we're gonna assemble our little rags, as they're called, stracciatella. We're gonna mix. I have 4 eggs. So let me crack these 4 eggs. Let me get my bag a little closer. Cracking 4 eggs. These are just regular large eggs. That's my bowl over here. So, again, you're watching Mangia Bene, and this is our 3rd show. This show we started off with a fontina panino on our grill actually. Then we went to a prosciutto and mozzarella. I'm actually going to wash my hands. One thing you want to do when you deal with eggs, make sure you always wash your hands. You want to, sanitation is very important. A little soap is, just going to wash my hands as best I can. So like I said, I cracked 4 eggs into a bowl. I'm going to take, let me dry these hands. Okay, 4 eggs. Good. I have maybe about 2 tablespoons of chopped parsley, finely chopped parsley. If I can get a little closer to everybody so we can see. That's my finely chopped parsley. I'm going to add that to my egg. Okay. And I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. You could use Parmigiano, you could use Parmesan. It's up to you. I'm using Parmesan tonight. I'm going to add that to the egg mixture. And I like to use kosher salt. Again, this is my preference. I'm going to add a little bit of kosher salt just to season it. And I'm going to take a little bit of black pepper. You can use white pepper if you like white pepper, but I don't know, white pepper is a little too subtle for me. Black pepper gives you a nice little bite. That's what I think, at least. I like a lot of black pepper. So now what I'm going to do is just take my trusty fork. We're going to beat this in. I'm going to, if we can get a little zoom on our little rags, as they're called, the Straciatella alla Romana. Okay, bring this up to a little bit more of a simmer, just so the bubbles break the surface a little bit. The bubbles really aren't breaking the surface. So just make sure you get everything in there, nice and incorporated. Like I said, parsley, chopped parsley, Parmesan cheese, and 4 eggs is going to go into our simmering chicken broth. So, okay. I'm using a big wooden spoon tonight. Okay, let me just let this, let's go into a little more of a simmer. I'm just going to make a nice little, as I pour it in. Okay, I'm pouring in my egg and I'm mixing at the same time. Okay, I'm going to put this in a sink. Let's mix it up. And this is it. This is the Stracciatella alla Romana. That's it. It's simmering broth or a stock, a little cheese, a little parsley, and eggs. I mean, this is easy. This in the sandwiches, a nice cold day, a nice cold night for dinner. This is a perfect meal. And the egg cooks as soon as it hits the liquid because it's hot. And this is it. If we can get a close up, I can't really turn the pot. I don't know if we can get a little bit of a close up just to show you how. Don't they look like little rags? Like little. I tell you. Okay, so this is it. That's the Stracciatella alla Romana. And actually, at the end, I like to just give a little bit more of the Parmesan cheese, just about another 1/4 cup or so, just to mix it in at the end, a little more flavor. Okay, everybody.